What's good, King? I haven't been live stream in a while. Being like 3 weeks. Took a tiny break from Madden, but I'm ready to play some more of it. Very aggravating game, you know. Okay. I'm not a TV. Boom. Sad. Two previous users. Kansas City offense. And multiple defense. So these are good.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I'm probably going to audible to an inside zone here. Who's on the formation? He said no. That's me.
Let's
go. He's zooming. You gotta be joking, bro. Oh my god. Man, this would be it.
That one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson.
Nice defense.
Incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Nice defense, though.
Attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure.
It's cold. I haven't liked it with the Raiders. Should probably do that.
The linebacker who got in and got him to the turf. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Do not look for the
And a fumble
here.
last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
All right, nice move.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher.
How is that a pick?
That's going to be intercepted.
That does not make sense.
They're going to set up shop at the
32-yard line. Nobody's going to ever pick that off.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson.
I was hoping that he would recover in time for it.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 32 yards.
Oh my God.
And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Are you taking out of bounds again?
Field now as they will send this one away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
All right, just hold on to the ball.
Plan coming in. Everyone has
Where
they think they have an advantage. Dial some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
If he has speed here, this could be good.
Second down. Now Wentz.
Dude, oh my God, why do I have to lag?
He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too. Now, that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open? And when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down. Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Wentz now on 1st down.
God, dude, he was wide open, too.
Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack.
He's being man.
Throwing on
It's
second
not,
and
man.
long. Wentz. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin.
I'm the best in the game.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
We'll go back when we to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
This game sucks. I don't even know why I came back.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Thought we fumbled, I swear. He fumbled again, bro. I don't even know what I was doing.
Where that comes from, it just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? On second down now, it's Taylor. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Let's go. JT. The spin move. I forgot this is the next thing. The spin moves are not overpowered.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic.
Oh, I tried to get to the outside.
It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
On second and 11 now. Wentz.
So.
And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton there to make the grab. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game.
He had to NLE somebody stopped. Now you love to see it. You love to see it. I might be ready to adjust some offense for the rest of the game, but I'm definitely not on defense. I just put the wrong play at the wrong time.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space.
Why he died that way? Oh my god, I had my analog stick and everything going to the left. And he just dives the opposite direction.
They've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. The Colts
down he goes.
In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson.
It's another one. Dude, why are my players diving though? Oh my god, we gotta run the first. What are my players doing,
This
bro?
has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, Wilson.
Sacked again. Let's go.
Here as he's taken down. Quiddy Pay brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
No, dude.
Another try after the first down sack.
Let's go. The pressure got there.
Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change.
He's blocks from off until
going again and try and slow down this comeback.
50 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Oh, the lag, bro. Let's go. Oh! If I didn't bump into him, I would have been down.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
They will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Probably going to kill him just doing the hit. Nice block. Touch it.
He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Oh my God. Why can't I get a hit stick, bro? I'm hit sticking him. He's not doing anything.
And that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Dancing to his left.
Oh, I thought he's throwing the ball across the field.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. End zone call.
How? This dude is so lucky.
His first NFL reception goes
oh
for
my
6.
God.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7.
It'd be a tie game, but no, man's stupid, bro. A touchdown should have been a pick, too.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Indy offense on the line and set to go. And they had the fumble last time.
That's a touchdown.
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this week.
I know. Screenplays in Madden suck. I don't even know why I tried that.
The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield.
Thank God he missed that hit stick. It would have been another thunder there.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Wentz now on first down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz.
Throw it away. No. Oh my God! I got the pass out.
He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
I got the pass out.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Please stop his sticking. Thank you very much.
Their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz steps away to his left. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Carson Wentz as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Honestly, I should do this in this game. I'm not stupid fumbles, though. He has the hardest hitting defense in the game.
Time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken.
I'm hoping he has that take a long field goal.
Another timeout if they
I just don't
hurry.
want
We'll
to
see.
run up a touchdown. I'm hoping they miss long field goal. Choose the holy spell of blood. This is probably one of the crosses.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll get 5 out of the scramble on second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So,
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort.
he gets ball, so you need to stop. Could you wait? Take a sack. It'd be fine.
Check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much.
Didn't have those chances, and we're going to fumble eventually. At least we should.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out and keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
I'll give him that.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this.
No.
And that is caught.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating, steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. It's a loss of 14 that time. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Oh, nice realize. Why is he still have his X factor? Oh, shit, let's go.
36-yard line. Well, the touchdown a minute ago on offense got him back into it, and now the defense turns right around and forces the turnover.
And you and I both know if you're going to come from as far down as they have to, it's going to take both sides of the ball, maybe even the special teams to get involved. And so far, they've done exactly that. Offense scores, defense does its job. They're making their move.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wentz, flush to his right.
It's
out. He put it on the carpet.
Give me the first.
And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. On
Block him.
Nice,
that's a first.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. He's got Jack Doyle. Carson Wentz had Zach Ertz and later Dallas Goedert during his time.
I'm gambling every single time I'm hyping it. I'm just hoping
I think he'll grow like Jack Doyle as well with the Colts. That connection there gives him a first down.
Tackle made by Rasheem Green.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play,
dude, I had a hold too. I'm just so scared.
The blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The opposite side, so this will really be safe.
On 3rd down,
oh, we gotta hit that with
Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A stretch is probably the safest thing we can do. I don't want to run that one, but
they'll run with Taylor.
Nice
yardage. Get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Forced out to his left.
Let's go.
From 19 yards away. And the Colts have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
I should be up by like 14 points, man. That's too good.
These two teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away here. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's get a nice stop defense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that
Oh
turned
my
into
god.
6 points.
I need to start putting more people in the box.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise...
Another sack. Let's throw the ball away on every single play if you're passing at this point. I have like 7 sacks this game.
Back now in Indianapolis. 2nd and 20. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 2nd down, Mostert.
Tackle. Nice tackle.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Yeah, I know this play. I know this play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
I know this play.
Let's
go.
The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Oh no, please. Oh no.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
What is the pause in this game? 2? Receive it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to
What the hell? Carson Wentz.
Picked off by Jamal Adams, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Dude, where was that
We say it
pass?
often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Gerald Everett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Alright, man. I just noticed.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On second down, it's Taylor.
No.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Are you joking, Madden? You're gonna give me that ass kick?
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady.
Let's go.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the Colts are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes
JT. Oh yeah.
70 yards, and the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game.
Come on, watch it come out of. Play Jonathan Taylor.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and
Dude, this league is so honestly. Dude, I've been spam running with GT because I'm so rusty because I haven't played like in 2 weeks. And I'm somehow tired with this dude. Yeah. I mean, I was playing it with T-Phone. I was impossible. I had this thing called Sleep Shifter. Nah, I'm serious. They added this imposter thing called Shapeshifter. You could shapeshift into other people, and like you could literally kill people as somebody else. So when you kill somebody, they'll say it's somebody else. It's so fun.
Scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
But she's like sleeping, and I'm on mute, so.
You should wake her up.
Huh?
You should just yell and wake her up.
Alright, well.
Just go.
You want a Madden game?
Yes, bro. Like, I should be destroying this dude. He's just got 2 hit stick fumbles, 1 on the 2-yard line.
What's the
In the league you're not in.
PlayStation 5?
It's a PS4 league.
Why am I not in it?
Because I just joined it. I mean, do you want to join it? Yeah, I'm the Colts. I am the Colts. Want to get the Seahawks at some point. Nice coverage. Incomplete. Let's go. 4th and 3. He has to punt. Yeah, I feel like he's going to break the rules. Oh, no, he's punting. I'm not the Texans anymore in the NRL because like, he replaced me. I don't know why. Probably because I wasn't playing.
He replaced you?
Yeah. I'm not in any leagues with you anymore. I just realized because Back to Basics died and they made a new league. I'm in it. Are you?
They've created a very
Me too,
long
because
field
guess what?
for
I
the
got the
offense to try to
Texans.
traverse.
And he got some
And I was like I was the first person to join it too
Oh
when I got the
shoot, I'm the
Texans.
Jags.
Wait, oh, we played week 1.
Past the 10-yard line.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
5 yards is
that's
the tally
tomorrow.
on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fill the hole, spin the
She
field.
just went off of me.
They run once more with
Oh yeah, JT.
and he'll get this one up to about
19
his
rushes,
14.
174 yards, and 1
Half of what he
touchdown.
needed there,
Oh my
2
God, I
yards.
just got so
And
scared
it'll
for
bring
a
up a
second.
3rd and 2
Right.
more.
I thought I
We talk
wasn't
all the
on
time
me.
about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're
JT, get the first. Let's go. He has 20 rushes, 180 yards. Oh my god. You should watch me live. Why can't I pick a play? Why can't I pick a play? Oh, don't give me this glitch, Madden. Oh wait, I just realized the 2-minute warning is gonna save me. But still, I wanted to pick another play before the 2-minute warning. Dang it, bro.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA
Now it's just
Sports.
gonna suggest passing, please.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now a play fake. Wentz. He's got
Alright, first down, let's
He's
go.
going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's
Found a
go.
little room there as he's
Making
out to
mine,
about
6 rushes,
37.
63 yards. He's also having a
Give
good
him
game.
5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wentz. Pass complete to Hines.
Let's
He'll
go.
be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Wentz to throw. Finds Hines again for the completion. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Hines. He's got the
Let's
first down
go.
here inside the 30. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll look to run with Taylor. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Again, it'll be Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. Every eye in the stadium fixated on Rodrigo Blankenship. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. He was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Come on.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Colts, it's a victory for Carson Wentz in his debut in blue and white. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm a goat, bro. I'm literally a goat. Like, how to play this game in 2 weeks and I catch a dub? Like, shaking all that rust off, bro. Like, I'm a literal goat. 1-0, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna end the live.